prepping dinner. Actually, that's what I'm doing. I'm very hungry, so I'm having Maltesers. I don't know if I've ever said that Snickers is my best chocolate. Like, I love Snickers. But when you're allergic to nuts, there's only so much Snickers you can have. So sometimes I'm very stubborn with it. Like, I'll get my Snickers and eat it. When the reaction is like a lot, then I stop eating it. So I can stay off it for a long time, but then it comes to a time you're craving chocolate again. My close next one is Maltesers, but it hurts my gum. Just maybe I'm not supposed to be eating chocolate. Maybe that's what I shouldn't be doing. I should stop eating chocolate anytime, because like there's always something wrong with every chocolate, and I love chocolate anyway. So I got Maltesers and I'm hungry while it's getting ready. Today is Tuesday. I'm supposed to have done this meal prep yesterday. So my meal prep from last week to this week kind of shifted a day. So last week I meal prepped on Wednesday, and then I meal prepped on Sunday. And so I even still have the food in the fridge. Like, I have one more serving from my meal prep on Sunday. But I've been craving pasta. And so yesterday I went grocery shopping, which was supposed to have been done on Sunday. Everything just moved a day forward, because last week was just one of those periods where like the days just enter each other for me. So I went grocery shopping on Sunday. No, I went grocery shopping yesterday on Monday, and I bought all the things I needed for the pasta I was craving. I was craving beef pasta, whatever. So I got all the ingredients, but I was not, like, I didn't just feel like making the food again yesterday. Plus I had like meetings back to back, so I didn't do that. And then I'm making it now. So my serving for today that I'm supposed to have eaten today, that was ready for Sunday, I'll probably eat tomorrow, or maybe next tomorrow or something. Anyway, it's not going to get bad, it's in the fridge. So I'm doing pasta now, and I'm waiting for the pasta to cook, and I'm hungry, so I'm munching on Maltesers. So I stumbled on this song by Chidima and Buchi, and I grew up on Buchi songs, like What a Mighty God, like all of it. My dad is a fan of Buchi songs, so like we grew up on Buchi songs, and it's just so interesting that any song that is on is just very good. So I saw the song, like, you know how Instagram suggests something to you, or suggested to me on yesterday, actually, on my way to work. And then I was like, oh, okay, let me listen to it. And then when I was listening to this song, I was like, this sounds like a song that Buchi is supposed to be on. And then I see that, like, I could hear his voice, but like, you know, Instagram Reels video is not like a long one. So the only part that was sponsored, I guess, is Chidima's part. And then I could just hear him on that. I wanted to look for it on YouTube, and I saw that it was also on this song. I was like, absolutely. And the song is just so nice. I'm going to have a link in the description, but if you haven't listened to it, it's so nice, chilled, and reggae-ish. Like, it's just a typical Buchi song. I'm saying Buchi like I expect everybody to know him, but I expect everybody to know who Buchi is. Anyway, that song has been on repeat since yesterday. Let's get back to cooking. got the life of God in me. Hi guys, good evening. Happy Thursday. Today's Thursday. Interesting day. I've just gotten back from work and I learned something about French people today. I'm avoiding generalizing, but I think that it's a thing with them. I actually think so. So I've just gotten back home. I am so hungry, but which is why, meal prepping. But I feel like mango today before I have dinner. All of the spirits when I step into the. This is dinner. So pasta from 2 days ago. I've got the life of God in me. So yesterday when I was going to work, okay, I'm ready. Yesterday when I was going to work, there was a problem on the train. I don't know. There was an incident. I think there was an incident on one of the stops. So it was affecting trains that were coming from behind, obviously. And so we were stuck for like 30 minutes because the time that I even built in for so you know how you're going to work and you build in time like in case anything happens, we ate into it. So yeah, it was terrible yesterday going to work. But in the train, it didn't feel like anything was happening. Like everybody was just chill, nothing was going on. Like it was like, oh yeah, the trains are not working properly, moving on. That's how it was yesterday. So nobody was worried except me. Nobody was thinking like, oh, I should be like upset or something. Absolutely not. That was yesterday going to work. So that was in the morning. That's about 8:30 or something. Now, coming back today. So today was fine. Going to work was fine today. Coming back home today. Now, there was a problem on the metro. I mean on the train. Yeah. No, yesterday's problem was on the metro. Today's problem was on the train. Got in the train, like nothing was happening. Like, you know when you get to a stop and the train is just there, you're like, oh yes, the train is waiting for me or something. We got in the train wasn't moving. Like they didn't even say anything. That was the annoying thing. They were not even saying anything. We were just there waiting for the train to move. And then finally we moved. Like after 10 minutes of standing in one position, we moved. And then you're waiting for, like you're supposed to arrive wherever in 4 minutes. And we were not arriving. Like we stopped. I want to say we stopped like 10 times, but I know it's not 10 times. But like stopping in the tunnel, we were there for almost 20 minutes in the tunnel. And then these same people that wouldn't blink when the train has a problem going to work in the morning, they were just sighing and grunting. It was like when we're going home. I'm like, oh, so going to work, there's no problem with the train having a problem, because I mean, you get to work and you tell your boss like there was a problem on the train. They're not going to do anything to you because they know that, yeah, train and whatever in Paris is a whole mess. But going home is where you people draw the line. We're going home to eat and sleep. Why are you upset? It was just interesting to me to find that out, because like I get upset when we're going, but when we're coming back from work and there's a problem, like it really doesn't bother me, because like I'm coming home to eat and sleep. It's basically what I'm coming to do. So it doesn't bother me getting home and there is a problem on the train. But for French people, it's a problem. Like the grunts were a lot. Men were upset, hissing. I was like, wow. Okay. But yeah, like that just amazes me. I was so upset yesterday going to work. Like it was so annoying, because like you are now apologizing for mistakes that is not your problem, when it's not as if you woke up late. Because I woke up early. Like I was very early. I got in a lot of work in the morning before I even went to work. I was up yesterday at 5 a.m. So there was no cause for me to be late anywhere. But like I got to work just on the dot. I was so upset. Like, I don't like getting to work just on the dot. Like, I don't like it. It's like, since I saw, I don't know if it was a book that I read. No, actually, one of my bosses told me that when I say you resume by 9 o'clock, it means that when I come to look for you on your desk by 9, you are there. And so because of that, like, I always just try to be at work before I need to be there, so that when you come to look for me by the dot of the time, I'm there. I've been craving mangoes for a long time. And just being able to eat it now is like so satisfying. Oh man, I'm going to eat a little bit. It's a lot of mango. I'm sure I've said before, like, mangoes here are so massive. Look, this is a lot. I can't finish this today because if I finish it, then I won't be able to eat like proper dinner. And I need to eat dinner because that will be my first food today. And so I'm not going to finish the mango. I'm just satisfying a craving. Anyways, so that's basically what I came to share with you today. I uploaded a video on YouTube today. I'm just proud of myself, that because today was one of those days where I normally would have just said, you know what, I'm too tired. I can't think of what to share of the title and everything, because I was really struggling with that. But I pushed through and I was able to share it. So if you haven't seen that video, you should go and see it. See you guys later. Okay, so we are getting ready for work now, and I'm not a very big fan of the winter. But the way everything and everywhere feels dry in the winter just makes it so unbearable, because without the winter, I have dry skin. Imagine with the winter, I feel dry all the time. It's so annoying, because like, you're like, there is just no amount of moisture that you can add on. Like, in a few minutes, you're going to start feeling dry. If I just mistakenly put my hand in water without planning to, I have to look for moisturizer, because I mean, it's so, I want to say annoying, but it's not. It just gets to me sometimes. Like, sometimes I don't even think about it, and then other times I'm like, yeah, this is just not the nicest thing. Because they say we should still use sunscreen in the winter. I saw a video on Instagram earlier today of a girl that applied sunscreen. I think it was maybe mineral sunscreen or something, and then she had seen, like, tried it, and then somebody said, oh, try it, and when you go outside the white cast will go off. And then she went outside and the white cast never went off. Sunscreen. There's only one sunscreen that I've used that when I apply it, it doesn't leave a white cast, like immediately. Like there is no rubbing in for the white cast to go off. And it's Caudalie one, but it stings my eyes. Come to think of it, all sunscreen stings my eyes, but that one is just worse. And it's very greasy as well. It's too greasy. Look at me talking about dry skin and too much grease in one video. Anyways, yeah, so that was the reason why that's one of the reasons why I don't get it again. Another one is just, it's not very accessible to me. Then I tried the La Roche is what it's called, La Roche something. I used that one and I loved it, but because they mostly sell it in pharmacies, they mostly have the ones with tint. So like the clear ones, I only got it one time. I think maybe when it just came out was the only time that I had gotten it without any hassle. Any other time I want to get it, it's always an hassle. Like it feels like I'm looking for the impossible. That's what it always feels like. Okay, I'm using my Adopt perfume Love Mood. I don't use this a lot. Like I don't use this as often as I should because it smells really nice, but it has glitters in it. That's the reason why I don't use so much of it, because like I don't want to be shining every day with glitters. Like I want to be shining every day, but not shining every day with glitters. Okay, so before I will now talk to the point of being late, I am not off, but about to be off. We're having double digits of weather now. So like today is 12 degrees. Yesterday was 14. So weird. But it's also when like we're all feeling sick and all of that, which we don't understand. But yeah, so it's not as cold as it normally is. Okay, I am ready now. I'm going to put my shoes on and head out to work. And yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here as well. I'm traveling tomorrow for the weekend. I have a weekend trip tomorrow, so I want to do a completely different vlog for that. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you guys for watching this vlog. I hope that you enjoyed it. I know it was kind of like easy and not a lot of things going on, but it's the start of the year, so there's really not a lot of things going on apart from planning, and I can't be carrying you through my process of planning all the time and vision boarding and all of those things. Anyway, so yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this easy vlog, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, which is going to be like tomorrow. But yeah, see you guys.